And I'm going to perform this for you in the style of the ancient bards, which I've studied for many, many years. And I'm going to use an ancient classical Greek instrument here. It's called a tinky-tonk. And it takes years, really, of very hard and intense practice to master it. The song, this is Megapolis Songspiel, world premiere, world premiere. Magnificently eclectic, gang-like audiophiles. Please one lurking, invisible scribbler. Memorably elegant, glandular art. Probably open lips, invite seduction. Megapolis, Megapolis. Marginally electric grand acoustica played on lo-fi interior speakers. Mysterious energy gizmo activates private orifice, leaving it soggy. Megapolis, Megapolis. Mumbling ecology guru assumes pedantic oration, leading into slumber. Moody eccentric geek admits posing outside loosely intellectual school. Megapolis, Megapolis. Militant eruption gets abrasive, provoking openly linguistic insurrection. Soon, Megapolis, Megapolis, Megapolis.
By causing it to feed back on itself and taking the input and putting that directly back onto the circuit board. Everybody just wants to grab one of those. Big or small, hopefully enough of these 9-volt batteries. And I'm going to pass these around. I think, before we even get into like really deep circuit building and all of this and all of that, there's a lot that can be done with these, and we'll hear a different sound out of each one of these speakers. Do a little of this. So what's cool with this, is that. So if you've been working
World full bought into a myth that this place is, what we believe it is. And that agreement is made slowly over time and silently. And it's sort of like the myth grows and it changes. And the problem with Dubai is that it was very few people thinking that you could just sort of throw up a city overnight and then add the people and the myth and the belief later. So all of these pieces really sort of speak to that idea of people being place, I guess.
And the other thing we were concentrating on when putting the program together was, of course, it's audio, so what are the sounds of city, both literally but also figuratively, how are cities portrayed? And I'm just wondering, like, when we say, like, we're going to play stories about cities, what are you expecting to hear? Traffic. Got one.
Marketplaces. People like
buying
right.
stuff, okay. What, yeah.
Coincidences of people coming together.
Yes?
That's uncanny.
Did you see our notes?
Yeah, did you know?
Anyone else just have like immediately what you think of when you think of a city sound?
Music. Yeah.
And music can often define a city.
Coming
It's
out of
really part of the
people's cars
personality. Language is cool. Sobriety? Yeah. Cool. Well, we'll see how many of those we get to. We can reflect back at the end. Anti-justice? Injustice. Inequality,
yeah. Injustice?
Yes, well, some of that could be
I
subjective.
think some of that might be, I don't know.
So anyway, we're going to hear a lot of these things and more, and the point is not to play 6 stories that are about cities, but to get to the idea of city and structure and community through a couple of different vessels. So let's go on to the next piece. It's by an independent producer, Jonathan Mitchell. Actually, he might be working for, well, he lives in New York. He does a lot of work for sometimes Radiolab and WNYC. And this piece is called Eye Contact, and he produced it in 2005 for Weekend America.
I'm sitting down on the subway. I'm going home. I'm tired.